Hi Gemini, this is Katrina from Immortal Dynasty Tarot. Thank you for joining me. I will be doing a general reading for you guys for January 2019. Happy holidays to you. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can always email me at immortaldynastytarot@gmail.com. Please like, share, and subscribe this video if it resonates for you. I love comments, so please comment if anything resonates. So I can get a better understanding of how the reading connects to your personal situation. Keep in mind, again, it's a general reading, so it may not resonate for your situation. Let's get cracking, Gemini. Gemini, for your reading, I was meditating and shuffling your cards, and I just get this strong energy that, Gemini, you've been going through a lot. Like, there's been a lot of changes happening in your thoughts, in your perspective. Like, something happened in your life that has completely changed your perspective. You're a little bit more enlightened on certain things. Light has been shed in certain areas. You've been working really, really hard in terms of work and personal life. You're really standing in your power right now. You're really using your mind for what it's made to be used for, if that makes sense. Like, you're very clear and concise, blunt, and you're moving forward swiftly in your future endeavors. So, justice is here for you. You're receiving your justice because there may have been an injustice that happened, possibly with a Scorpio. Another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I was seeing that through my meditations and shuffling. And look who we have here. First card out, the Emperor. This is an Aries card. This is also Major Arcana, big deal. This is coming out in your past position. Okay, I'm doing a mini reading here. But the energy I'm feeling for this particular card is that in your past, you may have had to deal with a very overbearing father figure, a boss, a CEO, or an Aries. It could be any sign, but this is traditionally an Aries card, fire energy. This person was very, very structured, very blunt, very, how can I describe? I feel like, again, like this person was very grounded, but very stiff. Like, this person was very restrictive, knew what they wanted. They're a go-getter. They go for it. It's like, it could also represent the loving relationship between yourself and your father, or a father figure, or you yourself may be a father. I feel like because this is in the past situation, I'm just going to run through. For some of you, in terms of your career, you're really stepping up in your career. You're really like going for it. You're a go-getter and you're putting your action forward. You're not sitting, well, even though this person is sitting, but I feel like you know when to act, you know when to execute, and you know when to take a break and allow things to unfold. You're really stepping into your power, especially in the past position. You're really growing your enterprises. You're taking care of your family. You're concerned about your stability and having a stable future for yourself and your future family or your current family. But you're really bossing up from what I'm seeing, Gemini. In some cases, you may have been dealing with an Aries or fiery individual, or someone that represents or has the qualities of an Emperor. And this person may have been slightly overbearing to your like playful, lighthearted energy. Like, this person may have, I'm getting the energy that they may have brought you down in a sense, or like made you feel a little bogged down. But they also lended some structure to your life. But I feel like there's a lot of positivity in the past in regards to your businesses, starting your startup, your projects, really shining in your career. You may have also been promoted in the past. Some of you may be linked to an older male or female that is like, there's a huge age gap there. And they might be really passive in your life right now for some reason. I'm getting like they might be feeling passive. They're not really completely showing all the action. They're kind of like laying back in the cut, just watching you from afar. But this is a lot of positivity, a lot of success and growth. Like you, Gemini, you might be working on something in which you're like the leader, the spotlight, the CEO of your company. And again, I really get the sense that you're trying to take care of your needs and your family's needs and making sure everyone's eating, making sure everyone's good. This card is also calling to the fact that you might need to move forth with more action in your future game plan for your career or wherever it is that you're trying to go. Okay? Next card that came out in your present moment is the Nine of Wands. And I kept seeing that as I was shuffling for Gemini and meditating on you guys. And like, again, who is the fire sign? I feel like there's a fire sign that is just too overbearing. Work might be too overbearing for you right now. But I feel like you guys have had so much, like you guys have gone through so many experiences, letdowns, heartbreaks, but you're still standing on 2 feet. You're still trudging forward and doing what it is that you need to do in the reverse, because the energies can be reversed. There might be a fire sign that's feeling like overburdened or like they've done all that they can do and they're still sticking around, but they're feeling really drained at this time, and they're wondering if they should continue this journey with you or, you know, it could be you or someone you're dealing with, but this is more fire energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. I feel like this person is feeling overcome with emotion, overcome with a lot of challenges. Like, see all the wands behind them? They've had a lot of challenges they've had to overcome. This might be you as well. I get the sense that you might be feeling overlooked as well. Like your boss is like overlooking the work that you put in your job, or, you know, a partner is overlooking all the efforts you're putting in a relationship, something of that nature. Okay, there's a lot of spying and gaining information in the background, possibly from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air energy, but someone's just trying to find out where you're at. It's like someone wants to know where you stand, okay? But like you might be feeling a little over it at this time. Spirit, what is in the future position for Gemini, January 2019? What is going to happen in the future for Gemini for the month of January 2019? It's like someone needs to have all the control. Someone needs to have the final say all the time. Very overbearing. Okay. So you got the Hierophant, which is a card of Taurus. This talks about seeking help and guidance from someone above you. Like you might be, if for some of you are choosing to break away from an Aries, Leo, Sag person, like in terms of a relationship, you might have an established relationship or marriage and you're ready to consult with a lawyer, for example, to get information on how to move forward and move on with this process. You might be seeking self-help or seeking a counselor or your priest or what have you for further guidance on how to deal with this matter in your life. Some of you might also be really thinking about starting your own job, like your own arena in which you are the master, you are the teacher, you are the person that people come to for advice. So some of you might be thinking of teaching others at this time. You might be in the spotlight in which people follow you because they know you have the keys. You have the keys of information and they're watching you and you're like a public figure. This might also be a Taurus, and this could also signify a commitment that you're currently in or you're moving into shortly. Okay? This might also really have to do with your work from what I'm seeing. Like someone is really overbearing you with their rules and regulations at work, and you're feeling weary and you're ready to move on. You're ready to move forward to a higher level in your career, starting your own business or your own, like moving away from this person, the Emperor, because they're not even, I feel like they're not as involved as they say they are, or they're not really like taking you under their wing the way they should, and they're kind of like leaving you out to dry. And you've decided, like, you know what, I've done enough. I've done enough. Look at all these accomplishments and things that I've done for this situation, this job, or this relationship. I'm ready to move on. And you might be consulting people for advice on how to move forward. Again, you might be changing your career altogether, or you're finally getting to the point where you graduate from school, for example, or you're graduating to a higher level, possibly getting a raise. But I really get the sense that, like, you feel very down and defenseless, like there's something going on. I just have to clarify this Emperor. Spirit, why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here for Gemini? Spirit, why is the Emperor here for Gemini? Why is the Emperor here for Gemini? Why is the Emperor here for Gemini? Why is the Emperor here? Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, so I got the Hanged Man, the High Priestess, and the World. Sorry. To clarify, the Emperor. More cards than I anticipated, but all major arcana. So this is a really big deal for you guys, Gemini. Like, this is really affecting your complete life right now. I feel like you might be dealing with a Pisces individual. This Emperor might be a Pisces, Aries cusp, for example. But I feel like the Emperor is here because there's secrets with this Emperor. This person is like not really making any moves. They're kind of creating a stalemate situation for you, possibly. If it's a boss at work, they have a lot of secrets that they've been holding on to, information that they're not really advising my Geminis. But that cycle is ending. The Wheel card. The World card, sorry. So I feel like this situation with this Aries or this company, or, you know, this father figure that may have not been the most loving, because I'm not getting the best energy right now. I feel like it's coming to an end. The secrets are going to be given to you. You're going to be enlightened on what it is that you need to know in this situation with this Emperor individual, and you're moving forward, you're moving on from it. Because they had a lot of secrets that they weren't advising you of. Spirit, why is the Hierophant here? 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 Spirit's also calling you to use your intuition with regards to an Emperor figure, possibly an Aries, or just an older man, like a more mature man that, you know, is very reserved, but has a very powerful energy about them. Always in control, kind of restrictive sometimes. My way or the highway type person. Alpha. So you have the Three of Wands and Judgment to clarify the Hierophant card. So I feel like some of you are waiting for a Taurus to re-enter your life, for example, or you've been waiting for your intentions, the seeds of intention that you planted in the Three of Wands to come back to you. Some of you might be waiting for a reconciliation from this Emperor. If you are, I'm not really feeling the energy that this person is ready to reconcile. They're kind of off thinking about other things and doing other things, more invested in work than the commitment. But I'm feeling like someone is going to try and reconcile. And it may have been something you've been waiting for quite some time. And they might want to clear the air with you. Something is being resurrected. This person might try to resurrect the relationship, for example, or someone may be trying to resurrect your status at work. You know, apologizing to you about like certain treatments, and they know they've made you wait X amount of time for the raise, but now you're getting it. And it's like, well, I don't know if I want to do that anymore because I know what I'm worth. I think Gemini knows what they're worth, and they're moving forward and onward to a whole other level. Gonna pull out some Gateway Oracle cards for you, Gemini. Spirit, do you have any further messages for Gemini? January 2019, Gemini. Any further messages, Spirit, for Gemini? January 2019. Ooh. Okay. So breaking barriers, I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. Geminis are breaking barriers. I'm telling you, like there's like some kind of rules or regulations or a company that is just restrictive to you, and they give you too many stresses in life, and you're ready to move on. You've learned a lot. You're moving beyond your limitations that you've set for yourself and allowing yourself to feel that joy and freedom that you deserve. And next is being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. So Spirit's calling you to be in the flow, to not have a lot of resistance in this journey, because everything's unfolding as it should and for your highest good. So just chill and go with the flow. Let things be, let things happen. Follow your intuition. Allow your angels and spirit guides to guide you. It's like that light at the end of that boat. It's like Spirit is always guiding you. They're always with you, and they're allowing you to move out of this situation into something more abundant. Just going to pull out some Romance Angels cards. If there's any messages in love for this situation for Gemini. God, Universe, Source Energy, please give me further guidance and clarity for Gemini, January 2019. In love. Ooh. Dang. Dang, Gemini. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I feel like in this situation, someone needs to make the effort. It might be this person for some of you. I feel like this is more of a specific message. But like, there's an Aries individual or someone that you're connected to. It might be a father figure for some of you. For others, it might be romantic, or others, it might be a boss or someone that you interact with at work that has rank. This person needs to make the effort, or they feel that you need to make the effort, but I'm getting the energy that this person needs to make the effort, because they've been making you feel like this, and this is your present moment. Like you're feeling like you've had all the battle scars possible at this point. You've gone through it all, and like you're not feeling acknowledged. You're still going to move forward and complete the cycle because you're at the 9, but someone needs to make the effort in a relationship so that it can move forward. Okay, next card is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So there is a soulmate here. There's someone that you've met that you feel a soulmate attraction to, if you're concerned about love, and this person might not fit your usual description or physical type that you're used to, even mental type. I know for Gemini, you're an air energy, you're very mental, you really care about communication and information and personality and how someone conveys themselves, how someone speaks and explains and connects with you mentally. And I feel like there is someone that is in your vicinity that could be the one for you, but you have to keep an open mind. Like something about them is just not your usual type, and it's kind of like making you think like, oh shit, I'm going beyond the norm. I'm going beyond what my family expects of me or what I've been taught to be interested in or continue doing in terms of career, finance, love. But like Spirit's saying that your usual type might not be the one for you or the best option. There's someone around you that is definitely outside of the mold, very intriguing and interesting, but you're a little hesitant. And it's so funny because at the bottom of the deck for the Gateway Oracle is opening to love. My heart is open. So Spirit's nudging you to open your heart. Some of you need to open your heart to someone, and I feel like some of you are moving away from a love connection you had and allowing yourself to open to new love. Someone that is not your norm. Okay? So that was your reading, Gemini. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment if this reading resonated for you. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can always email me at immortaldynastytarot@gmail.com. Have an awesome January 2019. Bye.